Welcome to a special edition of Faith and Fitness. I'm going to be your host, Sammy Smith, and I have some meals here that I'm going to prepare for you today. Sponsored by my company, Grassroots Wellness Milwaukee. All right? You ready? So I have some meals here. One's going to be our MKE Salmon. It's a very great dish. Has some house spices on there. Really can't tell you that secret. House spices, all right? Kicking chicken. It has some spice to it. Again, house spices. I'm not going to tell you the secret, all right? I know you want to know, but I'm not going to tell you. All right? We have some tofu here, too, for our vegan people, though. Tofu is a great way to get protein in, and it's a meat alternative. If you're unfamiliar with tofu, hopefully I can educate you. But today we're gonna put some Jamaican spices and herbs on that, which are really great. It's gonna brings out a lot. It has a lot of flavor to it, and it takes away may take away your thoughts about what tofu is and how it may taste to you. All right, and then I have a host of vegetables here that can be prepared with any of these proteins here that I have for you today. All right, I have some rainbow carrots. All right, which are great. The purple ones are really sweet. Yellow ones are kind of in the middle, and our orange carrots, I think we're all pretty familiar with. They're very good, you know. All right, we have some bok choy, which is a special one I'm going to tell you about. It's mainly found in Asian culture. It has a lot of properties that deal with it's anti-cancerous, and it can help anyone who has fought cancer, has cancer in her family history. To provide them with a little aid to feel safer, like they're as if you can ward off that cancer. All right, and then we have our zucchini and our squash. This is great for wintertime, summertime. You could throw it on the grill, you could throw it in the oven, and you can mix it, especially with any of these seasonings that I have here or any of the seasonings that you have at home. All right, which is pretty awesome. And we have our lemon. You can splash that on top of your chicken, on top of even the tofu. And you can definitely, as usual, we always splash it on top of our fish to take away a little bit of that twang, right? And we have our sweet potato. You can put this in the oven. We're not making candy yams today, unfortunately, but we're going to show you a healthy way to do it. All right? All right, so we're going to step over to our tofu, and I'm going to show you what to do with that because I know that's a big one. A lot of people have questions about tofu. All right, so with this tofu, I like to cut it up in cubes, sometimes long, sometimes short. Today they're a little bit long, all right? And the great thing about tofu is that it's moist already, and you don't have to worry about spraying any olive oil on it. But if you do choose to cook with anything, I like to use olive oil. Some people like to use coconut oil or different types of ghee are out there to use. So if you choose not to, you can just go ahead and pour your spice over it. This is our Jamaican spice and herb. I'm going to season that up pretty well. All right. Get it nice and coated. And then what I would do is I would take this and I would put it on our stove and cook it for about 5 to 6 minutes. Tofu doesn't take long to cook. It soaks up a lot of flavor. So whatever you put on it is going to mimic that very well. So if you want something to taste like beef, there are different beef seasonings and chicken seasonings that you can add to it that you can get it to taste very similar to chicken or beef or whatever you want to put on it. So that's one benefit about tofu, as well as that you're not processing protein. For those of us who have a hard time processing protein, tofu is a great way to still get that protein in, and it's not so harsh on your stomach as well. All right. I'm going to move over to our kicking chicken now. This is one of my favorites. It's become a customer favorite as well. Again, it has a lot of kick to it. It's really good. You can eat this for lunch. You can eat it for dinner. It pairs well with pretty much any vegetable you can think of, any way you want to prepare it. Again, it's a great summertime thing, a great wintertime meal, and the spices in it. One of the spices, I'll give you a hint, all right? It's cayenne pepper, okay? Cayenne pepper can boost your metabolism, which aids as a fat burner. So those of us who are going into the new year, we want to drop a couple pounds, cayenne pepper, kicking chicken, that's where it's at, right? All right. And one that I have going on the grill for you right now, because I knew you were coming today, I got the MKE salmon. This is definitely when I started about 10 years ago with meal prep. This was one of the favorites. It's been on the menu the longest. People just love it. All right. We're going to step over here to the grill and I'll show you a prepared one that I have going for you already. All right. All right. So over here, we got this bad boy going. As you can see, it's pretty brown on this side already. We're going to flip it over. Oh, man. Fell right off the bone. All right. So with salmon, the good thing is that you can prepare however you would like. You can prepare salmon medium well, rare. You can prepare it well done. You can have it your way. It's pretty much like beef. There's no wrong way to prepare it in some people's eyes, right? All right. As you can see, we have that going, as well as we have some zucchini that we tossed alongside of it that's browning pretty well. It's looking pretty good here too. All right. And with zucchini, zucchini soaks up a lot of flavor as well. You can spray this with a little olive oil. Some people add salt, pepper, garlic salt to it, whatever you like. There's no wrong way to season zucchini because you basically season it with things that you prefer, and it soaks up that flavor very well. All right. Okay. To explain a little bit, we're going to get off track while that's finishing up. We're going to segue into another thing to talk about health, right? A lot of us we're approaching that new year and we want to start off healthy, right? So this is how you can do it. You can start by incorporating things like bok choy, like zucchini, even carrots into your meal plan. It doesn't have to be all at once. You can take baby steps. Again, it's all about the one thing you want to do is stay consistent with your growth and health. A lot of people think that eating healthy costs a lot of money. It really doesn't. Eating a lot of these dishes that I have here in front of you today cost maximum about $7, and that's the salmon there. Chicken is very cheap. Tofu, you could get a tub of tofu for about $2, and it's all about seasoning it. All right, so eating healthy is not as expensive as it seems. I know there's a stigma out there, and we can often be enticed by the 4-for-4s and the Culvers out there in the street. So I get it, I understand, but we definitely want to make sure that we're not bringing any diseases or anything that we can prevent, such as diabetes, hypertension, or obesity, which is one of the reasons why I started this. Definitely seeing that not only Milwaukee, but Wisconsin in general has a huge thing with diabetes, hypertension, and obesity. And one of my goals when I started this business was to educate people on eating healthier and how it can benefit them in the long run, and how we can stop what people think of Wisconsinites, right? They all think we eat cheese and ride cows and drink beer, and we're all overweight. So I definitely want to change that. And going throughout the USA, throughout my life, I've seen a lot of. I got a variety of foods that I got hip to, and definitely came back home and wanted to share that with you guys. So a lot of these foods here that I'm presenting to you today, I got a surprise. All right. I was kind of going to wait to the end, but I kind of want to throw that in there now. These foods here are going to be provided to you through the church, through City of Life. We partnered together, and they're going to provide you guys with these foods, but there's limited quantities. All right, so you gotta get on it. You can't be wasting time. You got to get on this quick, because if you want to start new year, new you gotta start soon. So make that call and get up with Pastor Brian there. All right. And then also to get back into a little bit of me, I do a lot of meal prepping and things like that. Everything's organic, everything is house made, everything is fresh, and doing this is something that I've grown a really great passion for. And again, my company is Grassroots Wellness Milwaukee. You can definitely find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram, and we're local, and we're communicating, and we're getting out there in the community, and we want to definitely get people involved, not only with eating well, but just living well in generally, whether that's spiritually, mentally, emotionally, getting out there exercising, however that may be, because wellness, which is not just about one thing, it's about the entire thing, right? All right, great. All right, so I'm gonna step back over here. We're gonna check on this fish, which is looking done. All right, look at that in the center there. That looks done to me. About medium well. All right, we're gonna snatch that off. Get that over there. All right, how'd it look to you? Good? Easy, right? I did that, and I can tell you this. About 10 years ago, when I was in my early 20s, I was eating Cheetos and stuff like that. But for people that are in their 30s like me, we can't eat Cheetos no more. We gotta head over to the healthy stuff and make sure we can keep up with the kids and just keep up with life in general, because we busy, right? All right. And that tofu again. That tofu is really easy. Great way to get a nice set of protein in, about 9 grams of protein for about every 8 slices there. And I do have some finished product for you over here. So this is what it'll look like. As you can see, it's coated pretty well. You get it brown about that color. It'll taste pretty well for you. Again, all these spices you can mix and match with that tofu. And it'll go well. Tofu soaks up a lot. You don't need to add salt. That's one thing I want to tell you too. I have some Himalayan pink salt here, which is a pretty good thing to add to food here and there. But a lot with these spices, you don't need to add salt, which is a great thing. The spices provide a lot of flavor without adding salt to it, which is a great thing that my company does focus on. We're big on NSA, which is no salt added to our products. All of our food that we do prepare is organic. It is freshly made. If you do want to, we do deliver and do provide delivery services on Sundays and Wednesdays. We do tailor that around your schedule. So the awesome thing is that you can put in an order on a Saturday, and say you're here at City of Light Church, and you don't get out until 2 p.m. or whatever time you get out. You know what? I can meet you, and I could be there at your door with that bag and a smile on my face, and some healthy, fresh food for you there. All right. We do rotate our menus every Sunday and Wednesday, which is awesome, because I know eating healthy can get boring. And the good thing about that is you leave that up to me. I provide you with a fresh menu every Sunday and Wednesday for you to enjoy. And it's mixed up pretty good. It's mixed up pretty well, and you get a lot of variety from what I offer. All right. So things like that are awesome. And what a good thing that motivates me to keep doing this is seeing people come to me with their stories about how they are able to just wake up with more energy. I think a lot of the time when we eat a lot of those processed foods, we don't wake up with a lot of energy. And this food here definitely helps you wake up and feel, better, and just want to do more in life. And you get a lot more energy, especially this time of year, right? It's the holidays. We all swamped. We're all tired, and we got a lot going on. All right. So, and then I do provide a lot of variety with my menu. I do have a vegetarian option. I do have a vegan option. I do have a pescatarian option, paleo, keto, pretty much whatever you want. It can be provided for you through my company. So there's not too much that I won't say I can't do, and I'm still gaining a lot of knowledge from not only formally but from my customer base. I do credit a lot of you guys for helping me out and growing, which is awesome. And you can, if you want to find out more information about what I do, how I do it, place an order or anything like that, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram under Grassroots Wellness Milwaukee. I'm always responsive to messages. You can email me also, grassrootsmke89@gmail.com. You can also call me on my phone, 262-622-5318. But for right now, I want to point you guys in the direction of what's going on with Faith and Fitness. If you follow the link, you can definitely get in touch about how to get those meals in your hand. But remember, you got to act fast because it's a limited quantity. All right. These will go fast. And I guarantee you, if you try them, you will not like go unsatisfied. Like I'm standing here trying not to eat this as we speak. All right. So I do want to thank City of Light Church for inviting Grassroots Wellness Milwaukee over here. And we're going to do some amazing things, hopefully more things in the future. And hopefully I'll be in front of you guys more, explaining a lot more about what I do. All right. All right. You guys have a great day. See you again soon.